Welcome back, Boston Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course still going for everything up. Everything is coming up. Mulhouse. We're no longer Mulhouse. We're now Schwabia, and on the way, trying to become a better government. No longer republic. It's kind of what we're looking for. For one, we're in the age of absolutism, and minus 50 absolutism is quite a pain in the behind. And also, we cannot become emperor of the artillery while being a republic, which means we kind of have to switch out of that. So that's what we're going to do. We're in a war. I apparently got caught in Austria, which is unfortunate. In a war for... I don't remember. I think we just took Luxembourg. Yeah, we're hiding the coring of Luxembourg here. We declared war on Aschaffenburg, so Mainz, for Aschaffenburg. We might take it, might not take it. We probably will. But we're really looking to do a war against the Bavarians at the end of our conquest chain here, once our truce is over. We did break the alliance to the Spanish, so at this point we're just waiting for January 1618. It's pretty long. Might not do this in one spree. We'll see. At the end of the last episode, I was annoyed about how I was stupid. That does tend to annoy me. For not waiting a couple of months for the monopolies to run out in, what's this, July, to revoke them before declaring a new war. Turns out, and then I was angry that I didn't realize that I was still in the old war, so I could have dragged it out anyway. And now, in between episodes, I realized that, in fact, I can just revoke monopolies at war as well. I was confused because we always needed to be at peace for this, but for revoking monopolies we do not. So, what that means is that when these monopolies come up, I'm gonna not renew one of them and then take that away, just so we have a bit more of an absolutism cap for absolutism to rise up before we stop being a republic and get plus 50 marks absolutism. Still not a nice number. We have then like 68 or something then. But that's a lot more than the 8 we have right now. Now, what are we doing here? I think this war is pretty much over, right? Can end it whenever. There's still a decent number, 23,000 enemies somewhere. That's 4. They're gonna die to Bavaria. Where's the rest? And who is the rest? Mainz and Poland. Oh, Poland is in this. And more Mainz. And more Mainz. So mostly there's a big Mainzian army somewhere. And then the Polish... Oh, Poland did grow again. They recovered a bit, but now they have a few zealots in their country. Which is fine by me. Wouldn't hate forcing religion on them, although I don't think they joined the empire, did they? They did. No, they didn't. They didn't. That's Bohemia here. So I don't really care about... I actually probably don't want them to be Catholic. So what do we do about you? We just sue you out whenever we can. Probably. Probably just white piecing them when I can. Couldn't even force religion if I wanted to. Trade power... Yeah, that would be okay. Yeah, maybe we fight for trade power and war reps. And then that's that. That does mean that I need to send people eastwards. But I guess that's fine. Milan is the emperor again. Slightly annoying. But we're not really allied to any emperor candidates at the moment. So it's not as if we would have benefited much from that changing. Oh, interesting. I won't make that way. Because of the forts over here. I think I'm gonna march on the Poles. Might be a bit too many troops to send there. Alright, we just died. Re-election. Or election. Now, if we wanna change government type with government reforms, which we're almost certainly gonna do, we could go for the lottery again. But then again, we're gonna change government type in what, 15 years? Can never find the right button for that. 11 years. So tradition won't be particularly relevant. I do not think that translates into legitimacy when you become a monarchy. So I might as well re-elect somebody. And probably the one with the most stats. This guy is 11 stats, you have 10 stats. This one is also a bit more balanced. Bit of a high focus on mill there, which I'm not super happy with. Well, you would be all the admin. But still, more points are more points. We could always focus on something else, right? Yeah, I think we're currently focused on dip, which nobody needs. Yeah, let's make Johannes Reich here, or Beich, sorry. Our new syndic. Johannes is 51. So he might not even die before we change our government type. That battle, the Bavarians might actually win it. I mean, the Mainzians went in with very slow amount of troops, and they're taking a -1 from the terrain. So it's probably fine. He's a sinner. It's not, I mean, it's obviously a negative trait, but it's not as bad as it could be. First of all, tolerance of true faith is not our main problem. And secondarily, we have no... we currently don't have really any rebels we could buy down. I guess we have these Luxembourgian separatists if they ever rise up. And if we do get some rebels to rise up and we can buy them down, we can buy some of the thing, you know, this one here, absolutism. All right, monopoly. I'm gonna not extend the one on paper. Because I'm pretty sure I built the manufacturers in the paper places. I don't know if I built all the ones in the textile places. Let's take that for ourselves, and I'm gonna extend the one on cloth at least once more. It's a while before we can do proper revocations anyway. Yeah, with them at 66, maybe I could have done 2. But anyway, because this also reduces loyalty equilibrium. Yeah, could have done both. Oh well, this should be fine to give us a bit of leeway. I sure want to revoke the privilege. Blah, 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 blah. Cannot be revoked for 10 years. My revocation cannot be revoked? What? Anyway, take that away. They're still loyal. It's fine. And we increased our max absolutism to a whopping 18. So we now have some room for our ticking absolutism. I have no clue what's gonna happen to our crown land when we become a different government type. Why would that change? Because the... Excellent. Because we have parliament, and parliament as a government reform, parliament disabled our nobility estate, which had a bunch of crown land. Now, when we become a different government type, especially in our case, a monarchy, we're going to lose a bunch of government reforms, and I'm almost certain that will include parliament. I assume that what's going to happen, I've never done this change actively, so I don't actually know, but I assume what's going to happen is that because it says we lose 7 reforms here, I assume we're going to lose all reforms, but gain reform points that we can use based on well, what we need for 3 to enact 3 new reforms. Because these tiers are different for different government types, so it would be weird if we just kept these. That would be, I don't know, that can't be the way it works. Point is, we're almost certainly going to lose parliament either way. And when we don't have parliament, we get nobles again. I mean, I don't see how else that could work. And then when we have nobles again, then do they start with no land? So because I currently own 100% of the land, they just get none? Or did the game somehow store the amount of land that our nobles had, or the percentage of land? It's not currently calculated into the land equation because we don't have a nobility estate. But once we get once we get rid of parliament, we get nobles back. Does it then come back? They come back with land, and then when they have land, obviously my percentage of land goes down. It would be a weird way to do it. But, wait. Oberpfalz, not Oberkärnten. It's like, what? I didn't siege that. If it works the other way around, that's what I'm trying to say, if the nobles will come back with no land, then it seems that an easy way to revoke all your noble land would be to take parliament and then switch out of parliament again, because it's now so cheap to switch out of government reforms. You could just do that, and then you just automatically took all the land from your nobles. And that, I mean, maybe that's an exploit that's just in the game. I don't know. But, it's weird. Now, the Palatinate. Could take Oberpfalz, but 35 aggressive expansion is a lot. I don't think that's worth it. Not co-belligerent. Everybody's gonna be unhappy. No. Let's not do that. Let's just go ahead and have you be proper religion. Give me war reps, give me that trade. And then ducats. Get up. Repay my loan. And we're deep in the money again, that's very nice. Anything cool to build? I guess this glass manufacturer in Breisgau is okay, sure. We're gonna need manufacturers anyway. We also need a bunch of universities. So I should be considering that. Augsburg is an okay marketplace, interestingly. But I should probably build these trade depots in Ulm and Strasbourg and Mainz for their centers of trade. I know why Frankfurt is not very good. I mean, it's good, it's just not nuts. It does have a marketplace, right? Yeah. Let's build Frankfurt as well. It's a decent upgrade. I might even want to do Constant and Metz, all these people. For now, let's have this get started. Maybe I do build some universities. Did I have a button I could have pressed for building construction? I don't think so. No, this is state maintenance, harsh treatment. That's fine. Maybe there's another button somewhere, but don't super care. Let's build this and then start building some universities just in pretty much anywhere. Now, what do universities do? Universities don't cost a building slot. Well, they cost a building slot, but they give you one back. And they reduce development costs, so that's not very great. They also spread the Enlightenment, I think, is the institution. And they are necessary for one of these, at least 5 universities here. So we get some more splendor, which will be very nice. So I do want to build 5 universities when I can afford it. One way to build them is to find places that you want to develop. Or are likely to want to develop in the future. The thing is, all my stuff is already so very developed. I mean, I guess Magdeburg and Halle. But that's the last place I want to, or the last place? Yes, the last place I want to spread my institutions. And then it's like Sundgau, and then it's already Mulhouse, Mulhausen, and Mainz. It's very expensive to develop, is what I'm trying to say. So it's not like they're obvious places. And the reason that is the case, and the reason they are somewhat similar, is that I've done so much development already. I can build the one in Mulhouse, I'm going to build the one in Sundgau, then I'm out of money anyway. Let's go get some more money before we do anything else. You're just sieging down Poland with way too many troops on the fort, but this should be done soonish. Not this time, though. It's not like we don't have manpower, so I'm not that into it. Now, Bohemia. You would probably ally me again if I wasn't at war. Yes, you would. But then you would probably go immediately and declare war on... Oh, look at this! I didn't realize. That stupid war of theirs did not go so well, did it? When they called us in against France and we didn't join. That's nice. Well done, Opole. But these guys are probably still allied to the French. And Bohemia's probably still gonna go, wait, we have Mulhouse on our side? So let's declare on the French again. And that would be bad. We don't want that, so I'm not gonna ally them for now. From you I wanted war reps and trade power, I think. And that's it. Very far away from that. What was gonna have 21%? Well, yeah, I guess. No, it can be increased relatively easily. So what happened here in the restoration of Holstein? Demands restoration. Alright. Yeah. So Holstein did not leave the empire. These Catholic zealots are unfortunately gonna kill themselves on my troops. But I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Handled. I wonder if I get an opinion point. I don't think I do. But it would be... yeah, I guess I take 5 years of separatism in Lützelburg, which I think is Luxembourg. Because I don't want to lose government reform progress right now. In separatism, I did talk about why there is something to having... ooh, that's not good. There's something to having unrest right now, because I can buy it down. Turn those mill points that we're gonna get tons of. Oh, you decided to go for the rebels instead. I mean, that I do like. That is you, right? That's not me. No. Let's go there as well. This battle's happening on the 11th of April. We're gonna arrive on the 11th. No, that's wait a day. That wasn't a day, apparently. Wait, can't have been. No. I must have misread this. Or something. Who do I want loyalty on? I did just renew the burger thing, so I can't revoke from them for a while. Now you have the equilibrium at 48.7%. If I take away your monopoly, that's 5 years from now. Could take away the papal one. I do like my yearly papal influence though. We don't need to revoke more right now. But, lose 15. I guess I lose 15 on the burgers because they're still gonna be okay. The clergy wouldn't. The question becomes now whether I use this spike to revoke a privilege. Probably should. Definitely not the admin. Can't do monopoly, so it must be our papal one. Why do you have so little papal influence? I mean, I know I just spent a bunch on thingamabob. Mercantilism. We gain 4.28 a year, but 1.715 of those are from the thing. It's a pretty big loss to undo this, and I do still want to go up in that mercantilism. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I'm currently okay with my limit here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. Only because we are going to hit the cap. Not going to hit the cap, I don't think, before we remove... That's a lot of Catholic zealots. Before we remove the Republic thing. Come on, Catholic zealots, why? I too am a Catholic. You should do this. All I want here is a nice peace deal with the Poles, and we can get it. Barely, but we can get it. I don't think there's anything important else I want. I mean, could go for steer trade or something, but that's, I think, unnecessarily ambitious. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna do this. And then we get black flag, so we don't have to worry about those rebels anyway. Cool. Get out of here. We did not get black flagged. I guess somebody in our... Oh, in our coalition? No. In the enemy... No. Somebody in the enemy coalition has military access through the Poles. You do this. You leave on the 11th. You arrive on the 16th. So we're gonna be fine. You don't do that at all. How do I get out of Lithuania? Through Lithuania. I guess I need military access? Ugh. Please let me in. And then I need to reconsider my deals here. Access through Cleves, which we don't need, I don't think. Sorry, Bohemia we do need. Cleves. Which of you gives Cleves? Hey, you. Oh, that was the roundabout walk thing we did. Yeah. The walkabout. Slightly different thing, but hey. The Gascon Muskets are now led by a horrible leader, Thomas de Lafayette. Lafayette? 1612? Is that the town? Feels wrong. I kind of think I'm going to fire those guys at the end of this war. Because, I mean, the real reason we have them is the leader. And that's no longer a good leader. I'd rather spend the money on a new company. Yeah, we lose some professionalism for hiring a new mercenary company. But these 9 guys, they don't matter. I have the force limit, I have the money, the manpower. I could just have my own guys. That is irrelevant. My units have suffered casualties? What? When did that happen? Chase some Saxons around. I don't know, there's Leipzig. What do I want from Saxony? Not much, right? I don't think I'll take land. Again, with the non-co-belligerent stuff. I do kind of want trade power and war reps. And that's probably once again it. Could go for other... yeah, but none of this really matters. Could end the alliance to Munich. Just because I'm gonna go back from Munich sometime soon and they're kind of annoying. Now, Munich could just find another ally. Wait, Munich? Yes. Yes, Munich. They're the ones I want to eat. Guaranteed by Austria. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate fighting the Austrians, but yeah, I'm going to break this alliance. I think Munich has enough slots anyway. They can't go back to Spain yet. They're already guaranteed by the Austrians, and they have the alliance to Hungary. I think this is fine. So we do need some more score against you then. Of course, I want to annul... where is it? This. Yeah. Doesn't require much more though. Might already be done by taking the remainder of the land over here. Like Vogtland and Zwickau. Zwickau. If you're from that area. I hope nobody is actually from that area just heard that. Oh well. Bad accents are bad. Turns out. Near maximum monarch power on the dip. Can we stay focused on that dip? I think so. Maybe I do stay focused. I don't. Still haven't decided on a ideal group yet, but I'm still flirting with the idea of trade or influence. Wow, this is pretty bad. I don't care about any of these. I mean, sure, burger loyalty, but that's going to tick up anyway. It's just fine. And the rest is just money. And not like insane numbers either. We do make a good amount of money from trade. But we already have a bunch of trade efficiency, right? Trade efficiency. We're 45%. That's actually not that much. Does mercantilism give trade efficiency? No, that's not how it works. Yeah, it gives straight up trade power modifier. So 10% extra trade efficiency is like 7%-ish more money from trade. If my math is somewhat correct. 0.3 ducats. It's like 2 ducats a month. While advisors are just... well, it's also kind of 2 ducats per month right now. Same. But you also get 5% extra trade power, so this is almost certainly better. It's a diplomat we don't need right now, I don't think. Yeah, I think I just go for reduced trade regulations. And then see how hard I have to fight for it. Definitely not giving up that. Wouldn't mind spending a bit of dip, but they don't want that. I'm gonna spend a bit of mill, I guess. I could give 20 local autonomy in mines. Because then once we have peace, I can turn around and reduce it and gain absolutism for it. Also, I have 0.1 ticking down. It's fine. Mines is a good place. Autonomy there is not a good thing. But let's do this. Mostly because I can turn it into absolutism. And I want that a lot. Falkland. There we go. You guys should be very out. Yeah, you're very out. Anything else I want to do to you? We just grab your monies. Turn that into another university? Sure. Let's even build one right now. Heidelberg, Pfalz. Pretty much, well, let's have a quick look here. Magdeburg, Halle, no. Sundgau, Mulhouse we already did, but Mainz is good. Herzogbad, Bregenz, Ulm. Something like that. I think Mainz can have one, right? No, Metz. Okay. Urach. And Bregenz. Sure. Gain. I'll take the 30 dip, but first, well, I can click it and then do things. Gotta spend some of that dip. You know what I want to spend dip on right now? I'm gonna buy mercantilism. Now, stacking mercantilism, I don't know that that's great, because we already have such a high multiplier there. But I want to hit the 100 for the achievement finally, which I've never done. And since I'm starting to revoke those embargoes, monopolies, it's kinda imperative that we do something else. Get you guys over here. I think my next war is gonna be on you. To hide the coring of Aschaffenburg and maybe like Oberhessen. Get us to fight. Sure, let's beat Poland up again. Why not? Kinda means we need to end our transfer trade power relationship to Würzburg somewhat soon. Who else am I gonna fight again? Croatia, Poland, Cologne, and Bologna. So you're right here, beating up Cologne immediately once we declare. That's fine. Interesting question is, do I want a minute of peace? I probably do, just so I can hit reduce autonomy. Yeah, that seems fine. So we're gonna talk to Mainz, and we're gonna ask Mainz to... Could vassalize you completely? Wow. We look kind of big. I mean, that's gonna annoy everybody. No? Oh, that's concede defeat. I was about to say. Yeah. It's actually not that bad. Could be much worse. But that's not what I'm here for. I don't think. I think I'm just going to take Aschaffenburg and Oberhessen. Because I have claims on those. Get my 33 grist expansion. That'll be fine. I don't want to go super over because I really want to end this war session by eating 3 provinces from Munich. They're going to be reconquest, so that's not the end of the world, but still some aggressive expansion. I think this is fine, especially since we don't have a claim on Fulda. It's not like Fulda's a great place anyway. Yeah. That's going to be my peace deal. Maybe with some of those added, you know, niceties. At least Turing, nah. And any alliances? Not really. Do you have claims in Hessen or Würzburg? No. None of these matter. So it's just this and money. Which we should be able to get soon. So let's end our transfer trade power relationship here. I don't have a truce to you, do I? No. Cancel transfer trade call. So we can declare war once we're ready. I should probably not be taking this much attrition on effort though. It is a level 4 fort. 15 people. And this is 9 cannons. Yeah, 12 would help more. So actually we kind of do need these people. And we don't need 25,000 people, I guess. I can remove my infantry. Get them out. Do we have more cannons here? No. She has a siege leader, but so do I. Just +1 though. Oh no, Thomas has +2? No, he's 0. That's a really bad mercenary leader, wow. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those. Gain professionalism, get some unrest for it. What's not to love? New level of professionalism. Yeah, I might consider that at some point. But not right now. I think I'm going to turn off the notification. Probably going to forget then. But... eh. Bohemia declared war on Poland. That might mean that Poland doesn't join the next war. That's kind of fine by me. Let's buy some more of that. Mercantilism. Very mercantile nation here. There we go. That should mean you give me my money too. You do. You can give me more money or you don't have more money. Alright. So we can go for peace. We can declare war in turn. Poland does not come in. Nice. Clinton is going to come back in. That's, I mean, that's their prerogative. It's going to cost them. Let's quickly do this. We are at the end of an episode, but I will forget what I want to do otherwise. So let's quickly go ahead and peace out you for those 2 provinces and the money and the stuffs. That seems great. Send the demand. Then go ahead and start the coring. And oh, I hope you don't have cores here. No, it's not contested territory. Good. Otherwise, our coring would have been stopped from the next war, and that would be bad. Now, while we're at peace, we want to go ahead and do a nice reduction of autonomy in a bunch of places. Yeah, let's do mines. Unrest is not nutty. Good. It's fine. And again, unrest right now is not the end of the world. Can't buy down Ingolstadt because they have too little autonomy already. I don't think I want to do the... Maybe I do Bregenz and sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's going to cause a bit of unrest issues, but it'll be fine. You have 80% autonomy? You must not be in the state, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Wallonia is not a state. Alright, so we did this. Anything else we need to do at peace? We don't need to revoke land from all people, so that's not it. I don't want to annex a subject, I don't think. I want to convert all these people, but, you know, soon. I think that's it for things that need to be done at peace. Yeah, sure. I'm going to assume that's it. So turn around, declare war on Würzburg. I'm gonna take, I guess Würzburg, whatever. It's not gonna matter. Taking Warsaw is not what's gonna be relevant in this war. Turn around, declare, and then put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and anything you want to say, if it's right there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.